Hello everyone. As usual, I'm diving into the world of investing, specifically comparing CFDs, or contracts for difference, with traditional ownership of assets, or TOA. Let's kick things off by defining these terms. First up, CFDs. With CFDs, you don't actually own the underlying asset. Instead, you're speculating on the asset's price movement. Imagine betting on whether a stock will go up or down, but never actually owning that stock. It's like playing a game of predictions. On the other hand, we have TOA, traditional ownership of assets. This is the classic way of investing. You buy a stock, a piece of real estate, or any other asset like gold, and you actually own it. You can touch it, feel it, and hold it in your portfolio. Now let's break down the pros and cons of each, starting with CFDs. Number 3, leverage. One of the biggest advantages of CFDs is leverage. You can control a large position with a relatively small amount of money. This can amplify your gains, but be careful, it can also amplify your losses. Number 2, no ownership hassles. Since you're not owning the asset, you don't have to worry about storage, maintenance, or any other logistical issues. This can make investing less complicated and more flexible. Number 1, access to global markets. With CFDs, you can trade assets from all over the world, including stocks, commodities, forex, and more, all from one platform. Now let's switch to the cons of CFDs. Number 3, risk of leverage. While leverage can be an advantage, it can also be a double-edged sword. It increases your exposure and potential losses. Number 2, costs and fees. CFDs often come with higher fees and spreads compared to traditional investments. These can eat into your profits over time. Number 1, no ownership. You never actually own the asset, which means you miss out on benefits like dividends, voting rights for stocks, and the physical possession of tangible assets. Now, let's move on to TOA, starting with the advantages. Number 3, ownership benefits. Owning an asset comes with perks like dividends for stocks, rental income for real estate, and the ability to vote at shareholder meetings. Number 2, long-term growth. Traditional ownership is often seen as a safer long-term investment strategy. You can hold on to assets and watch them appreciate in value over time. Number 1, stability. TOA tends to be less volatile compared to CFDs, making it a more stable investment option. Of course, there are cons to TOA as well. Number 3, higher initial investment. Buying assets outright can require a significant amount of capital up front. Number 2, ownership hassles. You have to deal with the logistics of owning an asset like storage, maintenance, and sometimes even legal issues. Number 1, limited access. Unlike CFDs, you might not have as easy access to global markets and a variety of asset classes. So, which is better? It really depends on your individual investment goals, risk tolerance, and financial situation. CFDs offer flexibility and leverage, but come with higher risks. TOA offers stability and ownership benefits, but requires more capital and management. Always do your research and consider consulting with a financial advisor before making any decisions. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more investing tips.